Alright, and welcome back. And started this video with a bit of a cow emergency. Bessie seems to be missing. Um, that's actually not her. I don't know how that cow got in there. I assume it just kind of fell off the stairs or up there. I guess I have a good cow trap going. Oh no. Hey. Hey, get away from my farm. Oh, I can't walk past these apples. Okay. God damn these guys always messing around with my crops. See what he got. Maybe I'll get some cool gear from this guy. No. It doesn't look like there was anything special. Alright, time to go find Bessie. I don't know how that cow got in there, but hey, I'm not complaining. First, I'll eat some spring salad. And as you can see, that improves a lot more hunger bar. Now we need something to lure the cow with. Well, I guess she's not up there. She must have went down. This is one mine shaft that I built. I don't think I see her over here. It doesn't really go anywhere but a dead end there. So I'll have to go deeper. Here, Bessie. Come on. Where are you? Oh my god, did you see that? That's not good. How'd you get all the way over there? The lava pits aren't a good place for cows. Come on. Let's get you out of here. I guess I probably should have installed a door to the mines, but I can wait for some overtime. Come on, up the stairs, Bessie. Come on. Oh, can you not walk past that door? That's inconvenient, eh? I wonder you're staying inside for so long. Okay, come on. I gotta pick up that door. Okay. And into the pen with your new friend. I don't know how I'm supposed to walk past this. I'm gonna have to move that farm or that apple tree, I guess. Alright, and in you go. Come on. Come inside. And meet your new friend. Oh yeah, sweet, sweet cow love. Hello, baby cow. Yeah, these apples gotta move. Or, I think actually this farm plot has to go somewhere else. I'm gonna collect a bunch of fruits and vegetables and set up a nice big farm area up here, I think. A nice variety. Oh, more cows. Come follow me. A Pied Piper of cows. Come on inside. Excellent. Alright, well, back to mining, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, and I'm back from a rather long mining excursion. I'll show you right now, I have mined a ton of ore. So, where's that ore chest? Okay, over here. You can see I have full stacks, basically, of copper and iron, as well I managed to find 11 aluminum, all right at the end of a mining trip. For 90% of it, I did not find any, and then I happened upon this right underneath the floor in the main part of the house. And I got, well, a bit more tin. Not quite that much more, but we don't really need a lot of tin right now, so that is fine. And I haven't been mining deep. Most of the mines I set up were incredibly shallow, as you can see. I just basically branched off right underneath the floor of the smeltery. So I took a lot of that ore, and I smelted it, and I have 15 full blocks of iron ore, which we can use right now to make the new improved, I think it's called a tool station. No, of a tool forge, which I'm not sure we need anymore because it looks like I can produce iron tools in Tool Station themselves, so I'm not sure what benefit having a tool forge will give me over that. However, I'm going to make it anyways because it kind of looks a little cooler and a little more badass, so might as well do that. Okay, so let's do that first, but in the meantime, I'm going to throw some more iron into the smelter, which I have enlarged with a whole other layer. Sorry, not iron, I mean aluminum into the smelter so I can make some casts and produce a full set of iron gear, so no more wooden shovels to deal with. Okay, so let's grab some aluminum out of the chest. I think we're going to need 6 aluminum and 2 copper. So we're going to make a whole lot of aluminum brass. Alright, and in the smelter that goes. Let's grab some... Oh, I only have 2 seared bricks. Okay, I can make a bit more very quickly, because I'm going to need 3 to make the tool forge. Let's just do 2 of each for a bit more grout. And that will be exactly what I need for 1 more brick. Just don't want to wait around too long with this stuff. Okay, so I will just reuse the tool station here to make the tool forge because there's no need to have 2 of those things. And was that the stencil table? No, that was the tool station. Excellent. How's the aluminum brass coming along? Oh, it's pretty close to finish, so grab an iron ingot. Wherever I have an iron ingot. And place one down, and crossing fingers that it will actually allow me to make an ingot cast this time. My best guess is you just can't make one with copper, or maybe you gotta produce the copper from blocks you make in here as opposed to copper you make on the forge, because there are multiple kinds of copper ingots and iron ingots from different mods. Usually they're interchangeable, but sometimes there's glitches that you run into. Okay, so let's see how this is doing. The grout is done. Take that, make a seared brick, and then we can combine this on a crafting table to make the tool forge, which we'll be using quite a bit of to upgrade weapons and tools. So, is this done? It is. Sweet. And we have 8 aluminum brass, which might not be enough for everything we want, but we will go with this for now. Don't want to waste too much aluminum because it's fairly useful for other things, especially if we want to make volumnite ore, which isn't quite as good as steel, as I'll show you in a second, but allows you to mine harder ores. So, alright, excellent. This is something we've needed for a while. And we have an ingot cast, which I'm just going to permanently leave here so we can pour out ingots whenever we need. And this table is basically just going to be the ingot table. Okay, so we can put that away. And now start making casts for all the other parts we need. And let's see, what stone parts do we have here? We need to make a cast for just the axe. So we need to make some more patterns so we can produce stone components to make casts for the rest of the tools we need. We need some stone, some wood. There should be a bit more wood here. Alright. We'll just turn this all into sticks. First I need to make wood. It's probably a bit too much, but whatever. You can never have enough wood. And 12 blank patterns, which should be all the blank patterns that we need for the rest of this playthrough. I don't want to put... Is this where yeah, okay, this is where I was keeping the wood. Cool. So let's take this over to the pattern thing and make some cool tools now. So, stencil table. We have the axe head, so we don't need to worry about that. We'll also want to make a shovel. We have axe head. Oh, sword for sure. Yes. These are different handguards for different kind of swords. I mainly just use the broadswords. There are benefits to different ones. I haven't really experimented with other swords. Let's take a quick look at the book and see what the other swords do. Okay, so tools, pickaxe, hatchet. So broadsword, defensive weapon, is a favorite of many tinkerers and is useful in a wide variety of situations. Right click is block, and sorry, I just need to start a timer here so I know when to end the video. And I've never actually used block, so it might not be the best thing to use. I think it has a decent amount of damage. It doesn't say anymore here. I swear it used to. Okay, let's see what else there is. There's a longsword. Right click lunge. When released, it sends you careering forward at breakneck speed. Special ability. Charge boost. Does 1.5 damage and knockback while sprinting. So maybe I should go with this weapon. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with a longsword this time. It looks like it's better for offensive fighting, and I'm not usually a pretty defensive guy when I fight, so it might be the best way to go. Dagger is a short weapon, is light and used strike and throwing weapon. Well, if you throw your dagger, you don't have a dagger anymore, and I'm pretty sure they don't stack, so I'm not going to use that. Oh, there's also a frying pan weapon. Zombie banging on my door. Alright, I gotta go deal with this fool here. Oh, he has a vanilla texture. That is bizarre. I don't know what causes that. Alright, so I'm gonna go with a longsword this time. A little different from what I usually do. I already made a stencil for the broadsword handguard, but that doesn't really matter. Let's just make sure that we need the same blade for the longsword. Yep, regular sword blade. It's just a different crossbar on the sword. See, this uses a wide guard, and this uses a hand guard. The rapier isn't a very good weapon for single-player games. It's mostly a multiplayer weapon that allows you to ignore armor. And in the frying pan, oh, you can cook food on it. So that might be good to hunt around, to carry around when we're exploring. But I won't worry about that. And then the battle sign is kind of just a joke weapon. Okay. So back to the stencil table. I'll get a handguard. And that I won't be using at the moment. Okay, we already have the pickaxe head, the shovel, axe, sword blade, handguard, crossbar I think is for a rapier, so we'll leave that alone. We have that. It's a pan pattern. I'll forget about that for now. I want to make sure that we have enough aluminum brass for everything else we need first. Board pattern, knife blade. Okay. Definitely want a chisel head. Chisel head is used for making chisels, and the chisel's main use is just for making decorative stones. But I rather do like to decorate and make a cool looking base. I haven't been doing any of that lately, but that's generally because it's good to get a little bit of industry up before you spend, too much charcoal smelting stone. So I'll be getting to that too a bit, but that's something I definitely need. Tough tool rod pattern. Gonna make one of these. And I'll show you in a second why. Tough binding as well. A large plate. And a broadhead axe. And I don't think I'd have enough aluminum brass for every single piece here. So these bigger items might need to wait. All of them. With these, I can combine them and produce a really cool axe that allows me to chop down trees by breaking only one block. It's awesome. Saves a lot of time. Scythe, I don't actually know what this does. It might be used for harvesting a lot of crops at once. It's not particularly useful, man. Shovel, probably from digging a lot at one time. Large blade. Should check what that's for. It sounds like a cool weapon. Hammerhead is nice. That allows you to mine multiple blocks at once, which is good for building like tunnels underground. I tend to mind myself more of just a pick. I prefer precision over anything else. Fletching, arrowhead, tool rod. I'm going to go with an arrowhead because I'm not going to have enough aluminum brass to make all these big tools unless I just smelt more, do it all at once. Yeah, I'm not going to save any aluminum for aluminite. Might as well just take care of this all at the beginning. Okay, so let's throw more aluminum in there. 3 more aluminum to 1 copper. And this should allow us to make all the patterns we're going to need. Okay, so have the arrowhead. Fletching is use feathers on this, so it's not something we're going to need to smelt. Might as well grab a pattern now in here. So, I mean, we don't need to pour a cast for it because you don't, melt down feathers. The same thing with bowstring. Make this dude and broadhead shovel. I'm going to take a quick look at the book to see what the big sword blade is used for. Scythe, well known for its large swinging area. Yeah, harvests a lot of crops. Cleaver, heavy defensive weapon. The sword is unwieldy, but the sheer weight of the tool crushes foes. Block cuts a wide variety of damage types in half. Ooh, beheading. I think I'm going to make one of these swords. It seems like it's going to be a little slower, but it sounds pretty badass. Or even a battle axe. And you can bring down small trees. That's not bad. Yeah, battle axe sounds like it'd be pretty badass. Some bows and arrows would be cool too. So, got a lot of patterns here. Let's just, melt, prepare casts for the most essential ones right now, just to be sure that we're going to have enough aluminum brass. Because I have 11. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So exactly that. I don't have enough to make the big sword blade, but I do have enough for a broadhead axe. So that means I can prepare a battle axe really soon too if I want. Okay, so to make those items, we need to go to the part builder, throw in some stone, and produce the individual pieces that we're going to use to make the molds. And I believe a chisel is just, yep, it's half of a stone, so stone shard. Okay. Arrowhead's a full piece of stone, and the chisel is, okay, whatever. It's not that important, really. Tough tool rod. This is going to take a lot of stone pieces. The material costs 3, so that means that you need 3 pieces of material to make one of these. While other ones need a lot less, like the chisel material costs 0.5. So this should decrease to 25 when I pick that up. And then material costs 3 again. Material cost 8 for the large plate. Broadhead axe, 8 again. I might actually run, yeah, I will run out of stone. So I need to grab some more stone. Oops, what am I doing? Before I can complete this. The good thing is, to make the cast, you don't need more material for the larger items. You only need that for actually producing the pieces. Let's put some more stone there. And got a stone hammerhead. And then the broadhead shovel for the stone excavator head. And wide guard, I'm not going to bother with. because we're going to go the long sword route this time. So I'll just throw this back in the stencil chest, along with the fletching and the strings. Okay, and then we have 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. I forgot to count the shovel. We'll forget about the... I kind of want the excavator for moving a lot of dirt around outside so I can set up the base a little easier. So we'll forget about the special mining tool for now. And that will give us 11 things to cast. So head over here and begin casting them. And I think you've all seen me do this before. So I'm just going to pause the video and get through this casting, and when I'm done, it'll be finished. Alright, the casting is done, and we have this crazy zombie out here. I just swung at him, and he's some sort of ninja guy that disappears. I don't know how I'm going to deal with this guy. Like, how do you deal with that? Oh shit, is he in here? No, I'm poisoned, I think. Wither. Where is he? Oh, this is irritating. Sounds like he's taking a lot of damage wherever he is. He may have teleported into a wall. Oh no. I don't want him to blow up there because I have supplies on the other side of that wall. Or wait, is he in the smelter? No? I really think he teleported into a wall. I think I know where he might be. There is a passageway underneath the stairs here. And he may have teleported somewhere into here. And he did. Oh, sweet. And all I got was a fish. Oh well. I was hoping for some cool ninja gear off that ninja dude. But, no such luck. Anyhow, I should probably sleep before they come and bash down that door again. I can't, because I've aggroed them now. Okay. Well, let's put the fish away and start working some better gear, because this iron axe of mine is about to break. It's a pretty sweet iron axe, but it's pretty much done for. I don't think I can repair it. Well, we'll give it a shot. I need some iron. I think it's just a vanilla iron axe, but if it's actually made of Tinker's Construct, then I should be able to repair it. So let's cross our fingers. No, I can't repair it. Well, it's not going to last that much longer. So I will make another iron axe. To do that, I need to throw a bunch of iron in the smelter. So I'm going to be making a lot of iron things. I'm going to throw... There's no point throwing iron blocks in there. I might as well just throw iron ore. And 27, which is the most I can fit in here at once. Alright. So, we'll throw... Let's make something more exciting to start off. Throw the sword blade down. And this is going to take some time, so I will speed this up. Alright, and the iron is pretty much done smelting. So in just a second here, we should have quite a bit of molten iron in here. So 54 ingots, which is fairly efficient. This smeltery doubles as a macerator or a pulverizer for the most part. You don't get any bonus ores like you would with a pulverizer, but it is fairly quick. As you can see, we already just got 54 just throwing it in there. Alright, so make a sword blade. Also need for the sword tool rod and a handguard. Bam, bam. And now we can assemble our first handmade sword. throw this here, go to longsword, put all of the components down, and we have a longsword with a reinforced 1 trait. Later when we find better materials, we'll upgrade this. Or I think the next level I'm going to go for is steel. I could do aluminite, however aluminum is really hard to find, so if my tools break down, I won't be able to repair them without making more aluminite and finding more aluminum. So it's probably best just to go straight this route. And this axe is basically done for. You know, it was a pretty sweet axe. Okay, so let's make a second axe now. I set up a chest here for the cast. To make an axe, you get an axe head. As well as a tool rod. I'm going to need quite a few tool rods, I think. So maybe I'll make just a couple to start off with. Let's make 2 of them, because I know I'm going to make a shovel as well, at least. So. Okay. We can go assemble the axe. And this is just a regular hatchet, which is basically a vanilla axe. Alright. Now we'll do next the shovel. And actually I want to make both another shovel and another accent, which I will explain in a second while I'm doing this. So I'm going to want 2 shovel heads, and as well as another axe head. And 1 more tool rod, at least. Alright, put the shovel head and the axe head away. Come over here and first make our shovel. And then we'll produce what's called matchlock, or what is it? Oh, we have to, shit. Well, I just accidentally produced a second shovel. So I need to make another tool rod. And then another shovel cast. Another shovel head, which I put away the cast for. Curious why that didn't update to matchlock. I think it's because I had the pieces in there already. That's okay. It's only 2 iron ingots. It's not a lot to waste. I might even just carry the shovel around for when I'm doing a really lot of excavating. But for now, I'll get rid of it, I guess. Alright, let's try to do a mattock. And this mattock is basically a hoe, but you can also use it as an axe and a shovel. So it keeps you from having to switch back a whole lot when you're doing farming, which is convenient. And I don't think there actually is a regular hoe for these tools, so it kind of forces you to use it too, but that's not so bad. I think it was a good addition because there really wasn't benefit before to upgrading a hoe. It just increased the durability, but it didn't hoe any faster, allow you to till the earth any faster. So at least this gives you some benefits to upgrading the tool that serves the same purpose. Okay. Now, those are all the basic tools except for the chisel. So I will need 1 more tool rod. For that, we won't worry about arrows for now. Alright, and a chisel head. And sweet. So we don't need any more of these basic tools. And I will go and make a badass axe and a badass shovel. Now, after I assemble this chisel, which is right here, and I think I threw that rod on the ground. Yeah, I did. Okay. Chisel, rod, chisel head. There we go. I'm going to clear up some of the stuff from my inventory because I don't need a chisel right this second. But I think first, before I do that, I'm going to show you something cool with the chisel. Now, you can use a chisel on your inventory when you have stone in your inventory to chisel it. Or you can use it directly on walls to chisel them. So if I just go like this, it makes an eating sound and the brick changes. Let's pick a good brick for the entranceway. I think that's a cool one for the entranceway. And we can make this whole room like that. For now, I'll just take care of this archway, and then off camera, I will at some point finish off the rest of this room. Sweet. Alright, how much iron do we have in here? We should still have quite a bit. Oh yeah, 44 iron. This should allow us to make basically what's the super shovel and the super pick. And I'm just going to make sure that I know what you need to make both. And I could check this on this crafts table. So, the badass lumber axe, we need all of these components that I have here. So, tough tool rod, tough binding, large plate, broadhead axe. The only thing we don't need is the shovel. And for the badass shovel, the excavator, we need everything again but the axe head. So I need to make 2 of everything here, except for these last 2 items. And this is going to use up a lot of iron. But these tools are really worth it. So I'll do that. I could wait till I get steel to make these. The steel will be more durable. But to get steel, I need to go to the nether so I can make my blast furnace, I believe. Right, because blast furnace blocks... Oh, is there no blast furnace? Ah, there's no blast furnace in this mod. So how do I make steel? Huh. Alright, steel ingot. How do I... Wow. I can make it from a block of steel or from steel nuggets. Wow, that's confusing. I guess there's no railcraft items in this mod, so how do I make a blast furnace? How do I make steel? It's not letting me know at all. Molten steel bucket. Molten steel. There are all these steel items here. Maybe steel isn't even in this mod anymore. That is something I will need to look into offline at some point. See what kind of engines we have to work with. Sterling, redstone, clockwork, P5, biogas, electric, magmatic. Oh, that's also interesting. None of the railcraft stuff is here, which means that we can't do boilers or any of that kind of stuff. Remember, a steam engine. Yep, we will need to think of an interesting way to do a power supply. Could just do a lot of biogas engines. Or just do magmatic engines with lava from nether, which might be the best way to start to get our industry up and running. Let's see what kind of stuff we can do. Is there going to be a induction smelter? There is an induction smelter. That's good. I think the MFR items are in this mod too, so is there a harvester? There is a harvester. Okay, so we can have quite a bit of fun with power still with these things, even though we don't have the railcraft items in here, which I tend to use quite a lot. So this is going to be a little bit of a different build for me, which isn't so bad. You know, it's nice to do new things. All right. Let's make these badass items. So we'll need 2 of these tough rods. You can see it takes a lot more material and longer to pour in. Oops. Why didn't that pour? Maybe I just didn't click right. Okay. That. Now we need 2 tough bindings. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll hold off on the aluminite weapons because it doesn't look like we're going to get steel unless I figure out how to actually produce steel in the first place. So I'll hold out on the aluminite till I get moss, and I can make weapons to heal themselves, which we can do using moss stones. I'll go over that later when I actually manage to find some moss stones. But for anyone who's wondering and wants to find out right away, it's in these books. You can check the materials in your book and it'll explain how to do that exactly. Alright. So that's 1 plate. How are we doing for iron here? Oh yeah, it's decreasing very quick. But hey, it's worth it for these super tools. Okay, 2 plates. Now we just need 1 of the axe head and a shovel head. And I haven't made the battle axe yet, but I'll save that maybe for another video, because I want to make a really badass battle axe with special modifiers on it and different things like that, and I just don't have everything I need to make that quite yet. It would also be nice to make the rods out of slime, which gives you handle modifiers, which increase the durability quite a bit. So if I'm going to make these expensive battle axe, maybe I'll make it like that. I just want it to be super badass. Okay. That gives us everything you need to make the super tools. So I need iron plate, binding, tough tool rod, axe head, and we have a lumber axe. And now for the excavator shovel. Similar thing. Sweet. And how much iron do we have left in here? Oh wow, absolutely none. We broke completely even. That's crazy. How much iron I used up there. Okay, I'll go to sleep to pass the night, and then in the morning I'm gonna go chop some trees of this bad axe and dig some big holes. Alright, now this is a large tree. Let's see this lumber axe in action. Oh, that's awesome. And cows came out of a tree. I guess they were standing up there. Well, let's lure them into our cow pen. Hey, just free cows. Alright, come on you cows, come in here. There's 1. Come on inside. Oh man, this is way too many cows. I gotta get out of here. Sweet. And that axe is awesome. Okay, I'm gonna want to build a house up here. So, I think I will make this bottom part where we have our main base now the foundation and kind of industry area. So I'm gonna want to clear up all that dirt. So let's see how good this shovel is for that purpose. Just gotta climb up on top of the hill. And I promise I'll get rid of that apple tree soon. Alright, this 3x3, so this should clear this whole area here. Oh, it doesn't go down a level, which is actually kind of nice. Or sometimes it does. Huh. I don't really understand how this works. Oh, it depends which way I'm facing. Oh, this is awesome. Wow.
This is...
Oh shit. Whoa, what is going on down there? I should probably fill in this hole so mobs don't spawn in here anymore. Well, it's either that or I can just clear away all this dirt. And I'm on fire. Need some water. There we go. That was intense. I wonder what kind of mob made everything burn like that. Wow, this shovel is making my work so much easier. Would you look at that? That is fantastic. And this will only do one. Sweet. I think I'm getting the hang of how this works. So if I look down like this, it will cut more into the ground maybe? Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's so good. You see, sometimes it goes down like that. I don't know why. Huh, it's not particularly important. And my inventory is pretty full, so I'm gonna go unload it. Ugh. Never enough inventory space. This is something you haven't seen yet. But when you eat these sandwiches, look how many drumsticks that replenishes. It's almost half. Like a third of my hunger goes back up. Okay. Let's unload some of these seeds that I just happened to pick up. Alright, and go fix the mess that I made out here. Fortunately, these big tools don't have a lot of accuracy, so you do tend to spend a lot more time just filling the holes you made in the first place, but that's okay. They still save time in the long run. I'm going to go up there and take a look at this insane tunnel that I built in the dirt. That is excellent. Put some torches down here so we don't get too much spawning here. And I will need to clean up this area at some point. But I think now would be a cool time to do some exploring. I haven't mentioned this, but I found this cool cave down underground. So I'm going to go down there and explore a bit in this cave system before I end the video. Oh man, my inventory is so full. Get rid of those books. Don't need these cheap-ass wind shovels anymore. I'm not going to need my special axe and shovel down there. Or this new one. I'm just going to wait for this to break before I start using that new one. And seeds, saplings, gone. Arrows, don't need currently. Keeping my bars in here. These shards and coal. Cool. Let's go see what's down in that area and try this longsword out. Should also make a suit of iron armor too. I wonder if Darkcraft is in here. Probably not. Let's try force. Oh wow. Oh no, that's reinforced. No, Darkcraft items are not in here. Which is good, because Darkcraft is kind of overpowered and it just wouldn't make sense for it to be in this mod, so I'm not surprised that it's not included. Alright, you can see I dug this tunnel down and I broke into this cave system. The height at which Y level is 26, so it's a fairly good area to mine in, and there should be a lot of cool ores in the walls down here. I just gotta watch out that I don't die. So I can already hear mobs. Oh yeah, and they're coming for me already. But they can't walk forward because of the... Oh, there's a spawner. Ugh. Oh no, I don't like creepers. Not one bit. That did absolutely nothing. Creeper's not creeping so well right now. Okay. Take care of his spider first. What kind of spawner is that? It's probably creeper spawner or something. Looks like there's a piece of stone in it. I don't think that's possible. Stone spawner? Uh-oh. What did I do? Oh, someone threw something at me. A spell. Or maybe it's a spawner that did that. Usually, like, stuff like that's caused by a witch. But wasn't poisoned. Exactly. Oh. That guy has some bad axe, eh? Give me that axe. No, he didn't drop it. They don't always drop the special loot, unfortunately. Come on. Ugh, I'm just missing him. Cool, I got a creeper head. Okay, I just gotta plug up this water. So I can put some torches in here and deal with these badass dudes. What kind of spawner is this? Oh! It's like a trap. What effect does that give me? Slowness, weakness, mining fatigue? That's not cool. Wow, I've never seen that in this game. Guess that's a new part of the mod. Oh, there's some gold. That's something I don't have yet. Just gonna light up a little farther down so I don't get any surprises or weird spawns while I'm mining. Uh-oh. Badass skeleton. Armor. Ugh. I think I'm gonna need some better armor before I can deal with all these guys down here. The mobs in this mod are pretty intense. Or they can be, at least. Oh, sweet, more oreberry bushes? Yeah, I'll take that for sure. Oh no. Yeah, these creepers don't seem to actually blow anything up. That must mean that explosion that happened to me down the lava before wasn't from a creeper. I completely forgot that creepers don't blow things up in this mod. Alright, let's get this. Let's organize our weapons. I'm used to the sword being one. I put it as two, so that's why I keep on pulling out my pickaxe to fight dudes. Okay, I'm just gonna run over here. Let him chase me down somewhere I can actually reach him. It's gonna be hard to get at skeleton without water in between us. Sweet gold. And with that gold, I can begin to produce pulverizers and induction furnaces to increase my ore input even higher, and also to automate things a little better. You can automate things with the smelter, but I usually don't go that route. I find, well, kind of traditional way, typical way of doing it with a pulverizer and furnaces, or pulverizer and induction smelter is better. Well, this guy has a diamond axe. Oh man, which I got. That is a sweet pickup. Just going to stop from spawning and look at all this ore. This is an awesome place to be. It'd be really cool to find a diamond soon. I am at Y19, so I think I could just go a little deeper and should find some diamonds, which I should be able to mine with my steel axe. Uh-oh. I don't know what this purple stuff is, but I'm pretty sure I don't want to go swimming in there. Alright. Well, this seems like it's a good place to end this video. I'm going to mine up some of these ores here. And when I come back, we'll explore down this cavern even farther. Alright. See you next video.